Here's a quick guide for the Guardian Remembrance quest in Nightreign. To start, you'll actually need to get to chapter 4 in the Guardian's journal. To unlock chapters, all you have to do is play expeditions with the character you want to progress, and right after the reward screen, whether you win or lose, there's a chance you'll see that you found a memory fragment in the bottom right corner of the screen. So just play any expedition with Guardian until you get to chapter 4, and then choose Begin Remembrance. Find the Iron Menial who's marked on your map, and speak to him until you see Personal Objective added. Next, you can launch any expedition and make your way to the orange marker on your map. If you have a Shifting Earth active, there might be a red flag marker too, but we want the orange one for our quest. You should find a golem you can interact with, go ahead and take it down, and you'll get the Stone Stake Relic. You'll keep the quest progress even if you die now, so feel free to do this in a solo expedition since it can take a while to find a match if you have a quest active. Hand over the Stone Stake to the Iron Menial, and you'll get the second volume. Interact with the gateway nearby to finish this step of the quest, and you'll be rewarded with the Stone Stake Relic. For part 2, you'll need to reach chapter 6, so just keep running expeditions with Guardian to get more memory fragments. If you're not getting any, you might have to actually defeat a Night Lord with Guardian for it to unlock, but any of them will work. Once you have chapter 6, begin the Remembrance. In the dressing room, you'll find a ghostly merchant, speak to him until you get an eerie charm and you're good to move on. If you want, you can purchase some relics from him, but they're really not worth the money. Walk back toward the round table and you'll collapse. Once you regain control of your character, you can go back to the merchant and eliminate him, which gives you the Merchant's Ledger. Interact with the gateway to finish this step and you should get the Guardian's Chalice. At this point, you'll automatically have chapter 7, so you can jump straight into the next Remembrance. Go speak to the Iron Menial about what just happened and you'll get a new personal objective. Once again, launch any expedition you want and find the Demon Merchant in Limveld. He should be marked on your map, but before you run over and talk to him, make sure you save up 10,000 runes. Choose I want the tome and he'll give you the third volume. This is extremely quick to do in a solo expedition with the extra rune acquisition, so I'd recommend just doing that. And of course, you'll keep the tome even if you die. Bring the book to the Iron Menial, leave the Remembrance, and you'll unlock the third volume relic. To start Guardian's final Remembrance step, you'll actually need to have Revenant unlocked, but to unlock her, you need to unlock Duchess. To unlock Duchess, you'll need the old pocket watch from Tricephalos. It's a guaranteed drop the first time you beat it, but you can get lucky and randomly get it from a loss too. Give the old pocket watch to the priestess to unlock Duchess, and once she's unlocked, you'll be able to buy the besmirched frame from the Small Jar Bazaar. Once you have that, Revenant should be marked on your map, interact with her, and it'll trigger a fight with her and her summons. All you have to do is beat her and she'll be unlocked. Once you do have Revenant, flip to chapter 9 and begin the Remembrance. Go to the bookshelves near the codex and you'll see an interaction prompt. After you read the book, go outside to the cliffs to find Recluse and speak to her. Ask if she's the maker of the curse and you'll get the Witch's Brooch item. Next, you can choose to forgive or punish her. Whichever you decide, you'll get a relic as a reward, but the relic will appear cracked if you do decide to punish her. Both versions of the relic have the same effects, however, so the choice is completely up to you. I personally chose to forgive her. Go through the gateway to finish this step and you should unlock the Guardian Remembrance outfit and whichever version of the Witch's Brooch you earned. Check your journal again to read the final chapter for Guardian, and that is the quest complete. Feel free to let me know in the comments if you have any questions, and thank you for watching.